At the end of the battle of Kurukshetra, after the coronation of Yudhishthira Maharaj, Krishna, who had participated in the battle, wanted to now go back to Dwaraka. Krishna had come all the way from Dwaraka, which is in Gujarat. It's on the western side of India. He had come all the way to the northern side, which is Kurukshetra, which is near Delhi. Now Dwaraka, all his relatives are there, his queens are there, his sons are there, so many of his grandfather and so many people were there. Krishna had to go back. After all the due rituals and establishment of Yudhishthira Maharaj on the throne, Krishna informed Yudhishthira Maharaj that he wanted to return to Dwaraka. Yudhishthira Maharaj, out of great affection for Krishna, he requested Krishna to stay for a few more days in Hastinapura. Because of the loving affection of Yudhishthira Maharaj, Krishna could not refuse. And so Krishna acceded to Yudhishthira Maharaj's request and he stayed for a few more days in Hastinapura. After a few days, again, ultimately Krishna has to go back. He cannot stay permanently in Hastinapura. Then Krishna came and told Yudhishthira Maharaj that, see, I acceded to your request. I have stayed for some more days as per your desire. Now it's time for me to go back. When Krishna wanted to go back, when the news spread in the palace that Krishna is going to go back, immediately everybody came together. Kunti Maharani, Draupadi, Subhadra, Krishna's younger sister, Uttara, even Satyavati, and she was also present, so she also came. And various others, Kripacharya, so many other people, they were all there, they all assembled. And what was their state? What was their condition? Just like in our house, if there is somebody, some guest who has come, he is staying for a few days, and when he is going, everyone will get together and then see him off. And generally what happens is, guest is going means everybody will be so happy. Acha, finally he is going. Seekrama potumpa, ippadiyavadhu kilambatom. Somehow send him off quickly, pack his bags, everything, everybody will help. Quickly let us pack his bags and send him off. When Krishna was going, what was the state of all the personalities who were there in the palace? Because it was a huge palace, there were a lot of people there. And what was that state is described in the Srimad Bhagavatam in the first canto. The Bhagavatam says, when they all assembled, Sarvete Animishair Vikshais, all of them, they were gazing upon Krishna with Animishair Vikshais, with unblinking eyes. Sarvete Animishair Vikshais tam anudruta chetasaha. Vikshantaha sneha sambadha vichayelus tatra tatraha. So all these people, they all, when they heard that Krishna is going to go, he is going to go back to Dwaraka, they all came and they were looking at Krishna. Oh, when we will get another opportunity to see Krishna directly. They were not even blinking their eyes. Animishair Vikshais. Not only were they with unblinking eyes, Animishair Vikshais, Vikshantaha, Sneha Sambadha, their hearts overcome with affection for Krishna. Sneha Sambadha, Vichayelus Tatra Tatraha, they were walking here and there, not knowing what to do. Their brains all got puzzled. Their brains stopped working. They did not know what to do. Krishna is going, what to do? Krishna, from tomorrow will not be able to see Krishna. Oh my God, what to do? Their whole brain stopped working. They did not know what to do. They were walking here, there. We can imagine the scene. Not knowing what to do. They are walking here, somebody is walking there. They must be wringing their hands. They must be thinking, oh, what to do from tomorrow? I will not be able to see him. And the Bhagavatam says, Anudruta chetasaha sneha sambadha. Druta chetasaha, their hearts were druta. Druta means melted. Druta chetasaha, their hearts were melted. Whenever we melt something, we need some container, some vessel, some pot we need in which we can melt an object, isn't it? In what container were their hearts melted? Their hearts were melted in the pot of attraction for Krishna. Their hearts were so melted, they could not understand what to do now that Krishna is going. This was their state of affairs. And they were not even able to blink. They were constantly staring at Krishna. They were not even able to blink their eyes. And not only this, Nyarundhan Udgalad Bashpam Autkanthyat Devaki Sute Niryatyagaran No Abhadram Iti Syad Bandhavastriyaha. All the Striyaha, all the women folk within the palace, whether it was Kunti Maharani, whether it was Draupadi, whether it was Subhadra, Uttara, plus so many other women were also there. And generally, we know women are very emotional. Men tend to bottle up their emotions a little more. Women express their emotions more freely. Naturally, when we see sometimes in somebody's house, if there is a wedding, யாராவது வீட்டில் கல்யாணம் இருக்குன்னா, பொன் வீட்டுக்காரங்க அந்த கல்யாணம் முடிச்சதுக்கப்புறம் பொண்ணை மாப்பிள்ளையோட வீட்டுக்கு அனுப்பும்போது பொன் வீட்டுக்காரங்க எல்லாம் அழ ஆரம்பிச்சுடுவாங்க. மெயின்லி த மதர் ஒன்லி வில் ஸ்டார்ட் கிரைங் வென் தி bride is going to the groom's house. Generally, the women cry when if the son is going abroad for he is going for say 2 years job or studies or something like that, or the daughter is being sent to the husband's home, the mother will start crying. Similarly, all these women folk, Striyaha, they were not only just simple, it was not that they were just any women, they were also Bandhavaha. They were related to Krishna in some way or other. Subhadra Maya was Krishna's younger sister. Draupadi is also a cousin of Krishna. Similarly, the Uttara is the daughter-in-law of Subhadra Maya, so she is also related to Krishna in some way. Like that, everybody, all the women folk were related to Krishna in some way or other. And naturally, they had, because of familial affection, and even otherwise also towards Krishna, they all had love and affection. And because of that, Udgalad Bashpam, the tears were forcefully coming out of their eyes. But at the same time, the women were thinking, Krishna is Niryatyagaran. He is going, he is leaving and he is going. He is departing from our palace. He is departing from Hastinapura for Dwaraka. Now at this moment when he is departing, if we cry, no abhadram, it may create some inauspiciousness. And therefore, the women folk, Nyarundhan Udgalad Bashpam, even though the tears were forcefully coming out of their eyes, Nyarundhan, they were with great restraint, they were controlling their tears, so that their crying should not create some inauspiciousness to Krishna when he is departing for Dwaraka. And like this, all the people of Hastinapura, they just could not tolerate Krishna leaving for Dwaraka. They were all maddened in separation from Krishna. Just the thought that Krishna is going to go away was enough to put them into such a state that tears were coming from their eyes, such conflicting emotions within their heart. On one hand, the despair that Krishna is going to go away. At the same time, they cannot cry, because if they cry, it is going to create some inauspiciousness for Krishna. And not knowing what to do, the men folk are walking here, there, I don't know what to do now. This was the state of affairs. Why? Because they could not tolerate even the thought of separation from Krishna, they could not tolerate. Forget about actual separation. It was something unimaginable for them. Separation from Krishna for pure devotees is intolerable.